CEO Ronnie from Creative Universe. Today we're talking to you about that altered reality. Brand new bowling ball from 900 Global. Got my man Billy Levin throwing some shots. We can kind of see how this ball performs. Yeah, she's nice and clean and angular. So we're bowling on standard house shot, and we're throwing the bowling ball currently on the higher friction of the two surfaces you see in this building. This is the AMF SPL surface. Down the lane and then bang. Yeah. Yep, she's angular. New piece from 900 Global. Definitely turns down lane. Now what that tells me is that this ball is going to be best when you need to kind of get in and boom it. Now Billy's not a high rev rate guy, so we're seeing this ball go kind of sideways down lane, and that's a pretty good indication that this ball is definitely a pretty strong angular piece. Oh yeah, so that's what it does. It's definitely strong. Makes a great move to the pocket. Let's take it to a little slicker surface. So we're gonna change surfaces now. We're gonna go over here to the Brunswick Pro Anvilane. The Pro Anvilane surface is known by those markers. See those markers down lane? That's kind of a indicator that you're bowling on Brunswick Pro Anvilane. So we'll let Billy throw the altered reality on that. It's a slicker surface, so the ball should go a little bit longer, and we're gonna kind of see how it performs in that environment. Oh yeah, she's still aggressive. That's good. That's good to know. So looking like it's a pretty decent angular type bowling ball. Maybe a ball you want to add to your arsenal if you're looking for an angular bowling ball. There's 4 types of ball motion. Straight, traction, which is hooks earliest, continuous, which hooks in the middle, and then angular, which is what we're looking at here, which hooks the latest down the lane. That one's in a little bit. L pocket, 10 back. Nice, nice. So one of the things you say, well, when do you use angular balls? So angular balls when you need to open up the lane, or if you've got enough of a cushion out there so that you don't get too much overreaction. Billy, I want you to get this ball to the right this time. Like definitely make sure it gets to the right. I want to see if it overjumps when you get to the friction. And if you're wanting to kind of know what the pattern looks like, I'll kind of show you real quick. So what I'm telling him to do is not get it so much in the dark blue, but get it in the lighter color earlier. I want to see if that ball will recover too much, because a lot of times angular balls will actually overjump when they're put in that position, whereas a continuous ball will kind of blend it out and still be useful. And that is, well, I mean, that wasn't that far right, but that thing still kind of jumps. So let's do that again. That's kind of interesting. It wasn't that far right, but it definitely is not scared to hook. So, and that's kind of where, like, I mean, you want to be a little bit more, you would, like, this ball will trick you, right? It'll make you think, oh yeah, this is great. But you miss a little bit and all of a sudden you're sitting with the ugly split or something tough to make. So you got to be careful with the angular balls. They look pretty though. There, that's out there. See, overjump. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? Billy, go grab your idle Helios, please. So he's got an idle Helios, which is the continuous bowling ball, rotor grip ball. So I'm gonna have him throw that ball now, because I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about when I say the overreaction of an angular ball, but yet the continuous ball doesn't do that, and why you may want one or the other. So I'm gonna have him kind of throw the idle Helios, a kind of similar type part of the lane there, because I want people to be able to see exactly why you'd want the continuous ball over the angular ball, particularly in this environment here. So there we go. See, nice and clean. So we just left a 4-pin there, right? We'll do one more time, get it out a little bit more too, and we'll check that out. But yeah, that's the thing. So the difference is, and he'll throw it again so you can really see it, but automatically, right off the jump, I can tell you that if you're bowling on this type of an environment, and you throw it kind of similar to Billy, you're gonna want a continuous ball first because it's not gonna overreact. You're gonna leave something makeable, whereas with that reality ball, altered reality, she is definitely gonna give you some whip down lane. Got it further right, bingo. Now watch it kind of, so it did jump. It definitely did jump. So maybe just the lane pattern is too aggressive for both balls in this particular point in time. That's fine. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and move in a little bit with the altered reality. Let's see her bounce off the corner that way, because she definitely is strong. Strong down lane. There we go. Bang. So if you need a bowling ball that back ends, maybe you want to look at getting one of these altered realities. You can go over to bowlingforless.com and pick one of those bowling balls up. And man, I tell you what, you need something a little more continuous. Maybe take a peek at that Roto Grip Idol Helios ball. 2 good pieces, one angular, one continuous, both available at bowlingforless.com. On behalf of Billy Levin, I am CEO Ron from Creative Difference. Talk to you soon.